Alright, after a while of waiting, it's here. The fourth big balloon parade is here, everyone. So, let's get things started, shall we? We begin off with the main beginning float passing by as it's going down. And behind these gold stars leads an all-new character balloon. It's our first ever character balloon to get two versions. Who is it? I'm talking about Pikachu. Pikachu is sponsored by the Pokemon Company International. As we all know, Pokemon has been around for more than 20 years, and now actually 25, considering that celebrated its 20th anniversary. Its 25th anniversary last year. But yeah, Pikachu is chasing this Pokeball as this Pokeball turns down the corner. Pikachu is it's great to have him get a second version in this parade, and he'll probably appear for many more parades to come. Alright, Lego Pikachu. And go check out, and Pokemon's coming out with a new game soon, so get ready for that. Alright, there he goes. Alright, keeping the parade going is this little machine thingy full here with Mr. Incredible on it. The Pumpkins have had a rough time traveling down, but hey, at least they're going. Here's a little car going down the way, and who's leading on our next giant character balloon? It's Chase from Paw Patrol, sponsored by Nickelodeon. Chase is a big balloon in this parade. I mean, just look how high he is. He's one of the more smaller balloons, but that means he can fly a bit higher up. Paw Patrol has been around for almost 10 years now, and throughout these years, Chase still shows us that no job is too big and no pup is too small. He's making his second appearance down the parade route, so good for him. Alright, Chase, and now it's time for him to go and deflate. Alright, here is Ronald McDonald, sponsored by McDonald's. Okay, before him is this little float right here as it's passing by. But Ronald McDonald here, he's a pretty big balloon. But he's flying a bit low because he's a very tall balloon. I mean, he's extremely tall, so yeah, I mean, he's one of the tallest balloons in the parade, so they're just going flying very low. I mean, he's giving a good thumbs up, and of course the Ronald McDonald box house exists, so yeah, he's still around for that to be donated. All right, there he goes, and I think he'd be loving this parade, but now it's time for him to go and deflate. All right, up next is Minecraft. You see, we got Steve on his little float thing here. Yeah, it's a nice little garden. But yeah, now it's time for Sesame Street. When you see Ernie in his car, I think you might have an idea who's coming up next. Yup, our next character balloon is none other than Big Bird, sponsored by Sesame Workshop. I mean, he is big, and he's a bird, so I mean, Sesame Street has been around for more than 50 years and counting, so they'll keep going on for more enjoyment. I mean, just look at Big Bird go. I think he's looking very nice. And he's very tall too. But in terms of wide, he isn't really that wide. So right, there goes Big Bird. He's on his way to go back down to Sesame Street. Okay, there's a car going down. It's like a little cart leading into a little tree house. I mean, it's not really a tree house. It's a nice little house, but it's leading in our next character balloon. I think you've seen who she is. So we're going to let this pass by and show us who our next character balloon is. And it's Ada to a Scientist, sponsored by Netflix. Now, she is another big balloon in this parade. She's mainly a book character, but recently got her own show on Netflix back in 2021. So here she is, making her second parade appearance now. She was one of the 5 new giant character balloons from the last parade. And she's going to show us that science is all around us. And her hair stands up pretty tall too. I mean, just look at it. Alright, there she goes. Okay, there goes Ada Twist Scientist. There is another float coming up on its way. It's the nice little playground float. It looks really nice. I think that zombie might be enjoying it. But it's leading us out to another giant character balloon. The only other female character balloon in this parade is Hello Kitty, who's sponsored by Sanrio. As Hello Kitty always says, you can never have too many friends. And yeah, she's pretty much here telling us that. I mean, Hello Kitty's been an icon since the 70s, and she's always got her good looks. And she's going to turn down that corner now. So there goes Miss Kitty. She's a big character balloon. And I think she looks nice. So there goes Hello Kitty on her 3rd parade appearance. Alright, she's going down to deflate now. Here's some kind of tower float going down. And it's leading in this other float. And this float will be the ending of the beginning part. No, I'm not meaning that we're going to do part 2 right now. We still got a few stuff left. Part 2 is going to begin when Mr. Potato Head comes down, and he's coming up very close, as you could see. To the yellow stars, followed by Smile are coming down. I mean, Smile's a good-looking balloon. Just look at him smiling down the parade route. Okay, we got a car coming by. It's leading in this car. You can tell we got a few iconic characters. Snoopy's doghouse with Charlie Brown on it. And I think we all know what happens when we see Charlie Brown and Snoopy's doghouse. Yeah, our next character balloon, he's flying pretty low too, but it's Astronaut Snoopy. Astronaut Snoopy is a very big balloon. It's sponsored by Peanuts Worldwide. And he's flying pretty low. I mean, just look at him. I think it looks very nice. Guys, I mean, Peanuts has been around for more than 70 years, and of course, Snoopy is a very famous icon, and probably the biggest comic book character of all time. And the second biggest, if you could see, he's on his way. So yeah, Snoopy, it's another big balloon, so he has to fly pretty low. But that's okay. At least he's doing good. So alright, Astronaut Snoopy, and he's turning down the corner. Alright, we're almost done with the first half, so let's get this straight going with the Angry Bird riding on his pig. Yeah, it's a pigmobile. Here comes our Steampunk pirate ship. I think it looks really cool. And it's going down. It's leading in our final character balloon before the second half of this parade starts. It's good old Sonic the Hedgehog, sponsored by Sega. Now Sonic's flying pretty low too, because y'all see he's big too. I mean, Sonic, of course, he gotta go fast for all these years that he's been around. I mean, guy's an icon, so he's speeding into a new generation with many more stuff to come. I mean, just look at him go. Alright, he's gotta go fast, Sonic. And I mean, he's a fan favorite. So let's watch him speed down the rest of as he finishes up, and it's time for him to go into flight. Alright, Sonic, I know you gotta go fast, so alright, I'm just gonna leave you to it. Hey, look, it's Toad and Luigi, and Toad's riding on in the back car, while Luigi's riding out in the Big Apple. The Big Apple, though, does seem to be worn out a bit, so it'll probably retire soon. Oh, look at that, it's Minecraft Steve. He's riding on a bike, but he keeps falling down. Guess Steve is probably not good at stuff that aren't blocky, so... Oh, and he broke, so... Oof. Yeah, but whatever. Alright, as we near the end of our first half, here is Howard the Fireman. Howard the Fireman. Just look at him go. I mean, he's a Macy's Parade classic. And to end off our first half, here are some. This is something new. It's an all new half part ish float, and I think it looks really nice. But it is leading in some new balloons. These are the Americana spheres making their grand debuts, and I think they look pretty nice. So we're just gonna end the first half with these guys, and we'll see the rest. What's behind these later for the second part.